this opportunity to thank the program director. I also want to take this opportunity to thank my colleagues in the Executive Council, represented here by the MEC responsible for cooperative governance, as well as the MEC responsible for sports, arts, culture and recreation. I also want to acknowledge members of parliament and legislature that are here, and further acknowledge our DG and the HODs that are here, and senior leaders of government that are here. We've convened you for one thing and one thing only: to thank you for believing in us. We've convened you for one thing and one thing only. When you went to those queues to fill those forms, others accused us that we are playing with you. When you went to fill those forms, others accused you of wasting your time. When you went to fill those forms, others said this thing is not going to happen. Like we have been throwing the CVs and many forms before, they said this is a continuation of the same pain and penny. I'm proud. Today you have raised your hands, you are in this particular wall, not to be another statistics for unemployment, but to be another statistic for opportunities that we are opening for you. I have no reason to play with you. I have no reason to play with your emotions. I have no reason either to play a political card, nor to take advantage of the situation and the timing that you have in our country. We were elected 18 months ago as the government that I have the honor to lead. It was 18 months ago that we assigned the task to lead Gauteng. It was 18 months ago that we were given the mandate to lead government in this province. And one of the biggest tasks that we committed ourselves to do is to completely remove young people from the queues of 350 rands and the queues of unemployment and path away that they will be. When we were elected 18 months ago, we didn't even know when the elections would be. When we were elected 18 months ago, we didn't even know the date of elections. When we were elected 18 months ago, we knew we have one mission and one mission only. Those that always sleep and sleep and sleep will no longer sleep, sleep and sleep, will wake up and go for an opportunity that we have created. When we elected 18 months ago, we had one mission. We had one mission. In my home language, they say, Mpempe la pisa. That I will take this generation out of handouts and place them in an opportunity where they will thrive for themselves. That I will take this generation from begging to be a generation that will stand on its own. It might not be easy, it might not be quick, it might not be better, but there must be a beginning. And today, it is that beginning. It hurts me when they insult you. I don't mind, they can insult me anytime they want to insult me. And my answer is very simple. I'm like a jumping castle. If you insult me, intlamba ya bamba lagini. But I will never allow them to insult you. There were other people yesterday, not long ago. They said what we are giving you is like food parcels. Yesterday, there were other people that were insulting you. That what we are doing with you, we are playing with you. And I don't mind if they insult me, but I'll ever mind if they insult you. because the circumstances that you are in is not the circumstances that you have created yourself. What these people are saying, they are saying it's better for you to queue for 350 rand. I'm raising my hand and I told the minister, in Gauteng, keep your 350 rand. We give our young people. The irony of this is that the same people who are insulting me and the same people that are insulting the government that I have the honor to lead, when they campaign and say the things that they say, but umuntu handzani nge 350 rand. But when we remove you from the 350 rand, the same people are still accusing us of the opportunities that we are doing. As I said, I have no choice, I have no ambition, I have nothing except one thing and one thing only. We're going to keep it 13 and we'll keep it 13 forever. If we would keep it 13, if from next month, if your cell phone rings for the first time because it has a bank balance that is positive, if that makes my enemies to insult me, that's better. If for the first time, after receiving whatever you're going to receive from next month, if you will have an opportunity to take your child to a restaurant and they insult me for that, let it be so. Let they keep what they call sustainability. The people that are accusing us that is not sustainable, they can't even present what is sustainable for you to live. I know, and I know that this may not take you to the path that you want, but at least this will be a foundation for the path that you want to go. I'll be the first one to acknowledge that you don't need handouts, you need permanent things. I'll be the first one to acknowledge that you don't just also need training, you need jobs. I'll be the first one to accept that you don't just also need to be called in a wall, you want to be in a workplace and do a work. But for us to go to that job, but for us to get that permanent employment, but for us to be where we want to be, we must survive first. And survival means we must create whatever is possible that we can create. Insult me as you wish, I will never fold my arms when a black child can't even buy bread. Insult me as you wish, I will never fold my arms when I had an opportunity to take one person out of poverty. Insult me as you wish when I had an opportunity to at least create something for one person in our province, in our Gauteng. I will do so no matter how you insult me. Other people might be waterproof, I'm insult proof. And I want to say, welcome to my world. Those that want to go with us will carry you along. Those those that want to go back to poverty, you are free to go back. But in this particular room, I have young men and women, old men and women, people who knows the price of paying for nothing if we have nothing in life. In this room, I have men and women that are ready to say, "Le naki mutu, kitla ipelela the way ki ipelela ngati." And I want to urge you, as they give you these letters, they might be higher than expected things or lower than what you expected. But what I know, they will be much better from that 350 that you have been getting. And our path is very simple. We are building a better Gauteng. And our path is very simple. Very, very simple. We are going to build new infrastructure in this province. We are going to build a train from Pretoria to Polokwane that will go there in 67 minutes. We are going to build new cities in this province. We are going to build new highways in this province. We are going to build new railway stations in this province. We are going to expand the Gautrain to go to areas where Gautrain is not going now. When we are looking for permanent people to work for those projects, we'll be looking for you so that you can be part of that particular project. That's how you build an economy of a country, and that's how you build an economy of a province. From the bottom of my heart, the pain and the misery that you have gone through. From the bottom of my heart, the frustrations that you have gone through. From the bottom of my heart, the thought that you had that this government does not care for you or this freedom is meaningless for you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm saying this and I mean it. Inganya nonke and sisonke for tomorrow.